Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Supernatural. So the last episode ended on a very kind of bittersweet, somber moment, and I'm quite curious as to what the vibe of this episode is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be relatively standalone, dealing with a very specific case or something like that. But I'm quite curious if they're going to keep the sort of heavier emotional vibe, continuing on into this episode. Or maybe it will be a silly, fun one. I have no idea. I'm excited to find out. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Jeez. I'm gonna go with probably not fun and silly.
Father Penn, the Dubuque Archdiocese. This is
Father De Niro.
We're here to talk about Olivia Sanchez.
They have got to stop with these names.
She was a good person. I watched her get flayed alive by some invisible force. That was the devil's work. I've been told the church doesn't want us talking like that anymore. Too old-fashioned, but I know what I saw.
See any black smoke?
No smoke.
What about sulfur? Did you smell rotten eggs?
No.
You told people that she was speaking in tongues?
It sounded like Hebrew. Ayasi Allah.
Sounds more like Aramaic than Hebrew.
What kind of priests are you?
The old-fashioned kind.
Mm-hmm.
Dean?
Oh, Dean.
I'll make the call. Wait.
What?
Dean. Oh, Dean.
I'm a 13-year-old girl.
Hey.
The
My
good news,
heart.
there's nothing
Really?
on Angel Radio. Cass is chumming it up with Crowley. They're hunting Lucifer together. That's right. One's an angel, one's a demon, and apparently they solve crimes.
Are they having any luck?
Kind of. So Lucifer, the Lord of Evil, the Angel of Light, is now the master of butt rock. He jumped into Vince Vicente,
The rock star?
the douchebag. The guy used to roll a purple hair down to his butt and a spiked codpiece.
It was the 80s.
The what? What, are you defending him?
No, I'm not. I mean, his third album was kind of not horrible.
I hate you so much right now.
He's the devil now?
Well, I mean, he was always... Rowena blasted him to the bottom of the ocean.
Why?
I don't know. Why do you love Vince
I
Vicente?
don't love...
I mean, why not?
Look at those words. Prok Yathi Aloha means save me, oh God.
Take me from what?
I'll take it from here.
Oh, okay. But it's a weird. If you guys need anything at all,
We won't. Thank you.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Tough on Carl, what you think?
He's a big boy. You can take it.
You okay?
No.
Peachy.
You sure? Because ever since Mom left, you've been a little, cranky.
Cranky, huh?
Yeah. Went to the priest.
And that's
to
okay.
Carl. Heck, on the way here, you wouldn't even make a pit stop.
So now your tiny bladder is my problem?
I'm just saying.
Olivia Sanchez. Her body was found to have deep cuts on her back. Hole was punctured through her hands and her feet and pinprick wounds around the top of her
Oh,
skull.
Dean.
Does that sound like to you?
Whew.
Stigmata.
Bingo.
The victim's skull was filled with a goopy mush.
Well, that Carl paints quite a picture, doesn't he?
A goopy It sounds like I described it.
What can more of that? Well, maybe we should focus more on the case and less on the Dr. Phil crap.
Because that's worked so well for you in the past, right?
It's
Okay.
just over here.
I'm just...
This is Was Olivia's office.
They should focus on the case, but you know what I mean.
It's kind of mine now.
So is that yours?
It's for positive energy. I'm a Wiccan.
She have any enemies?
Somebody who held a grudge, maybe wanted to do her harm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Olivia was great, but this is Child Protective Services. We get threats all the time.
From who?
Everyone. You don't make a lot of friends when sometimes what's best for a family is to split them up.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
What?
What? The Wicked Witch of the West in there. Miss Positive Energy. One of the bigger office did a little hoodoo. Boom.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but we checked the church and Olivia's house.
So she covered tracks.
Well, we're not looking at a witch. I'm not saying it's not Beth. I'm just saying we need proof. And look, if it's her, I'll shoot her myself.
I'm definitely shooting her.
Dean. Dean, my dear. Dean, my dear. Oh no. This is very unsettling. Wow. Oh no, the celery's gonna get it. Oh. That was so stupid. I don't know why I said that.
A kid delivered groceries all over town, so I checked his route against Olivia's case files. Got a match.
Tell us about the Petersons.
That family, they're like off the charts religious, Old Testament. I'm talking no cars, no electricity, no nothing. Their oldest, Magda. A few years ago, she got pneumonia, and the family wouldn't let a doctor treat her. They said whatever happened was God's will.
What happened?
She died.
I know her.
All right,
She was I believe that's her. She was a character in Bates Motel, which remains to be still one of my favorite shows ever. It's really good. You should watch it. Oh, the sweaters. Oh, the sweaters. Oh, they look like they're going to Thanksgiving dinner. Oh. Sam. I'm sorry.
about yesterday.
Oh, all right. Next time you gotta take a lead or pull over.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you, your mom.
What about her? Took her cell phone, she doesn't answer, and she bailed on us.
I mean, think about what she's going through. After everything, she probably just needs some space. We've been there. We've both had times where we needed time apart.
And we both came back.
You don't think she's going to?
I don't know. She hates the way that we were raised. She hates the fact that we're hunters. Maybe she starts walking and she doesn't stop.
Okay.
You know, she
Oh,
obviously has zero interest in keeping this family together.
Well, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Peterson, we're here because your previous caseworker, Olivia Sanchez, has passed away. Now, how often did she visit?
Every few months.
We liked her better than the other one, that Beth.
And what was wrong with Beth?
She hated us because of our faith. Olivia Sanchez was a papist, but at least she believed in God. Do you know God, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah. Besties.
Okay.
What happens when stuff like this goes wrong and no one's around to help you?
See, I'm not good with all this. I was a computer programmer till about 5 years ago.
What made you move out to the middle of nowhere?
The world out there, it's all distractions. They're sitting in front of some screen watching fake people do fake things, while the real world just gets more and more screwed up.
Okay.
Gail and I, we didn't want that for our kids, so
You don't need to call me out like that.
here we are.
Happy family.
No, they weren't. The father was working 80 hours a week to barely pay the mortgage, and what little time he did spend at home, he spent in a bottle. Children were on 4 different kinds of behavior-enhancing medication and barely spoke. Could text up a storm, though. And the mother, she was the worst. She was so pilled up, she could barely think straight.
So
Wow.
what happened?
God showed them a better way.
Okay.
I was in a car accident. Almost died. Nerves in the lower half of my body are damaged.
Wow.
I saw doctors. No one could stop the pain. Best they could do was give me drugs, which helped for a while. And then one night, when things were at their worst, I was lying in a puddle of my own sick. I heard a voice. It was God's voice. And he
Said his name was
live
Chuck.
a life of simplicity and humility, and all your pain will be taken away.
So, has the pain gone away?
I get by with his grace.
What can you tell me about Ricky Copeland?
The delivery boy
Yeah.
comes by once a week, brings us things we can't grow ourselves. Why?
He's dead too.
I see.
You see?
God has a plan for us all.
So what happened to your daughter? Was that God's plan?
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Yes.
She didn't have to die. She was sick. If you had taken her to a doctor...
God
doesn't care what kind of life you live. Trust me. And God didn't kill your daughter. You did.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I think you boys should go.
Damn.
All right. We're clear on what we gotta do, right? Yeah, definitely.
What's up for?
To track down Maggie's ghost. What's...
Beth, the witch.
Dean, this isn't a witch.
What's not a ghost?
Those people let their daughter die. She's angry and wants revenge.
Yeah, but they're alive.
Beth didn't even know the delivery boy.
Maybe, maybe not, but I'm gonna find out.
Look, you didn't spend alone time with that woman. She is disturbed.
The family's weird, but they're good people. Look, Beth wanted a better job. She killed to get it. End of story.
You're wrong.
You want to stay here and scan the farm for EMF? You go right ahead. I'm on Beth.
Fine. We'll see who's right.
Well, we'll see. I'm right.
But let's get slightly more evidence before shooting Beth. Right? Just, you know. Just to be safe. Not to agree with Sam, but lady, I don't know about you.
I've got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Yeah, down in my heart. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can say I'm
Holy shit.
And I'm so happy, so very happy.
Okay, now I really don't know about you.
What did you do?
Nothing, nothing.
Liar. That woman. That boy. You killed them.
What? No.
I have tried to keep the devil locked away.
Okay. All right.
Out. Now the devil is doing his work through you.
Fuck you.
Confess your sins.
How about you confess your sins? How about that?
Pray for forgiveness.
Ya Allah. So Allah shall. Allah can't say. Let the parliament open.
Definitely not a fun and silly episode.
Elijah? What's wrong?
Mom's with Magda.
Your mother's doing God's work.
She's hurting her.
Oh,
Son,
fuck
the devil's a
off.
deceiver. If anyone found out about Magda, they'd come for her.
And we can only hope.
Magda's our cross to bear.
Okay. Given the whipping lacerations, she's somehow maybe like projecting it happening to other people, so much so that they die, which is...
Come on.
Oh.
Working late?
Dean!
Oh,
Dean!
sorry.
Do not shoot this woman.
No worries. How you liking the new gig?
I hate it.
What?
You make more, but you work more. And if somebody screws up, that's on you. If somebody blows a deadline, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody's photocopying their ass in the break room, you have to adult and act all mad, even though it's kind of hilarious. Being the boss sucks. I don't know how Olivia did it.
I thought you wanted this job.
No. Nobody wants this job.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's put the gun away. Sure.
So, why are you here?
Crav Luati, Prociothi, Tasag Youth Rahamach, Thistalakhal, Luati,
I
Awal
am
Thistalach,
losing it. This is so fucked up.
Ani Rahamach, Thistalawathi, Sarayev Mabele,
I
Devabai.
can't take this.
You're right about the whole ghost thing.
Listen, Magda is still alive.
Wait, what?
Yes, Magda's not dead. She's alive.
Damn.
Don't move.
Stop. Stop. You don't want to do this.
Damn it.
I can help your sister, okay? I just need you to trust me here.
Oh! 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 Uh-oh. This is horrifying. On so many levels.
Magda Peterson?
It's not my name. I'm not Magda. I'm the devil.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're not. You're really not.
I can hear him whispering. He lets me hear what people are thinking. He lets me do things.
Magda, I'm here. I'm here to help you.
Okay.
Show me.
Yeah, so she can... I don't think my theory was that far off.
They'll come for us, our children. We need to
Good.
leave tonight.
You're not the devil. You're just psychic. There are others out there like you, like me. I have powers too. I get these visions sometimes, and I could move things with my mind.
You can do that?
Well, no, not anymore, I don't think. But that didn't make me the devil. It just made me who I am.
Then you are evil.
Oh, goodness.
Mother says I'm evil because I hurt people. I didn't mean it. She was pretty, and she always smiled, and I thought that maybe she could help me. I couldn't talk to her, but I could hear her thoughts, and I thought maybe I could make her hear mine. So I prayed.
Oh.
And I reached out to her, but she never came. And I did it again with the delivery boy.
Oh.
Mother says I killed them.
Magda, that wasn't your fault. You are not the devil. You're not evil. And it's scary. I know it's scary. But you can learn how to control it. You don't ever have to hurt anyone. Ever again.
Especially yourself. Okay.
It's time for supper.
Yeah, brother, I'm gonna need you to step up, or I'm done with you too.
Your daughter needs help. What do you think we've been doing all these years?
Abuse?
Talk about knowing God, but
Horrific?
the devil.
Abuse?
We've been wrestling with her for years. You have any idea what she's done?
Those people, that wasn't her fault.
You think they're the first? Tell him. Tell him.
Before we came here, I wanted a new cell phone, but my mom wouldn't buy me one.
We were driving home and she screamed at me to pull over. And I felt the devil at my hands. I yanked that wheel right into oncoming traffic. She did this to me. She did this to us. Don't you understand that by keeping her here, we're protecting you?
By doing what? Beating the hell out of her?
Pain purges sin.
No, it doesn't. You're wrong. Abraham.
We thank you for these bountiful gifts. May they nourish our body and soul, and look after each one of us now and unto our dying day.
Dig in, everyone.
Dad? Dad?
This bitch is so crazy!
What did you do?
She's so crazy. She's crazy.
Eat.
What did you do?
Don't
This is how we
eat.
will stay together. We will enter heaven as a family.
Ah! I'm gonna go with no.
Eat.
Elijah, do not eat that.
Yeah, don't.
Mom?
Eat.
Elijah, do not do it.
Eat.
This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Oh, let's go. What the fuck is this episode? Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
You can control it. Neither nobody else has to die. Please.
Oh, Sam. Did the brother die?
She's the devil. The devil is among us. She must be cleansed. She is the devil. Pray for us.
Oh Lord, does Jody have another spare room?
Beth called my aunt in California. I'm gonna be staying with her.
She has a ranch. Lots of wide open country.
Okay.
Well, that's great. Now, sometimes in order to figure things out, a person needs space.
Oh, Dean.
Agent, can I talk to you?
You're gonna be all right. You can do this. You will do this. Just remember, the power, it doesn't control you. You control it.
I know.
I mean, the amount of conditioning she's gonna have to combat is insane.
If you ever need it.
Sorry.
Call me, okay? I'll be there.
Where's Beth? She gave me her number, her personal number. You were gonna shoot her. Yeah, I know. Kind of weird. Kind of hot.
Do you mean what you said back there?
Yeah, you were right. This whole mom thing, we get her back and then she leaves.
Yeah.
I hate it,
Yeah.
but I get it. I do.
That's it.
I guess I just still working through some of that crap. I'll try to be less of a dick about it.
As long as you're honest, it's all good. Ah,
What?
Nothing.
nothing. She said, tell Sam I love you. That's what she said.
You have 20 minutes, folks. We're off to Cali.
I don't mean to be rude, but why are we still watching her? That makes me nervous. Oh, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? What? No. Not after everything she's been through. What the fuck? Why? Why?
I cleaned up the Winchester's mess. I suspected they couldn't finish the job.
Very well. Thank you, Mr. Ketch.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm mad again. Here we are. Okay. Well, this episode was surely not fun and silly by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, to talk about kind of what Dean was going through in this episode, kind of what he said there at the end, it was sort of what I was saying in the last reaction, where, it hurts to feel left, especially after all that time and everything like that, but also he gets it. And as I said, they're not mutually exclusive. And, he might be cranky for a little bit. And that's okay. It's okay to not be fine after that. You just have to... I feel like when you're at least honest with yourself, it's helpful. Sometimes it's really important to just acknowledge that, you know what, I'm not doing so great right now. I'm not okay right now. And I kind of understand why. And it's okay for me to sort of sit in that. You know what I mean? So, I'm glad he didn't shoot Beth. Okay? I'm very glad about that. And wow. What a roller coaster of this episode. I was wondering what the tone was going to be like at the beginning of this reaction, and I think that got established pretty quick. The tone, yeah, okay, we got it. That opening scene is like, okay, all right. Whew. And as the episode kept unfolding, it just was horrific. I don't know. It's such a heavy episode of this. There was an interesting concept, a really daunting and terrible, I guess, part of that concept. But the idea of witnessing something, quote unquote, supernatural, and really tying it completely to religion, and which, to be fair, in this show is really intertwined anyway, but I hope you get what I'm saying. You're tying it to your own faith and what you believe, and it's reinforcing that so much so that you're tunnel visioned, mostly referencing the mom. But I'm not giving dad a pass. He might not have spearheaded it, but he didn't stop it. And the brother, I don't want to speak as if being in such a horrible, abusive situation is not very complicated, especially when there's these ties of, you know, your parents kind of convincing you that they're doing the right thing and that she's dangerous and this, that, and the other thing. But it's just, the whole situation is so horrific, and it's quite upsetting that this whole family seemed to not be able to kind of step back and get some perspective, get some clarity. Even the daughter, you know, she was convinced that what they were saying about her is true, and that's, you know, that's what I was kind of talking about with the conditioning. There's so much, and this is just a logistics thing, and I understand, you know, but I was just like, what Child Protective Services, after that type of abuse, like, does not facilitate in some ways some very intricate counseling. Now, maybe she was going to go get that off with her aunt, but I'm just saying, like, sending her off on a bus on her own, there was a little bit of me being like, what? Maybe not. Let's not do that just yet. And anyway, that's neither here nor there, but it's just, I mean, such a horrific situation that, I mean, I feel like she didn't even fully comprehend at all, and she's just, you know, accepting this truth that she's evil because that's what's being told to her, and it just, wow. This was a heavy one. This one was a lot to take in, and I did like Sam kind of talking her through some stuff. I loved that focus. And I did like him convincing her not to kill her mother. Though, listen, are we going to be honest here? Let's be honest here. I've watched many beloved characters die in Supernatural. I've watched so many people's characters' lives be taken away unjustly. I wouldn't have cared. Maybe we don't necessarily want her daughter to do it for her own mental sanity going forward and all of that, but yeah. Wouldn't have been upset even in the slightest. Okay. I don't know about that ending. I don't know about that. These fuckers, they are getting on my last nerve. Really, my last nerve. And I'm sure we're going to get more into that as the season goes on, but I assume him saying, you know, cleaning up the Dean and Sam's mess, because she did technically take lives with her psychic abilities, so takes it upon himself to kill her. I don't think second chances are really a thing for these people. And you know, as an organization, through the lens of me as an audience, they're not doing great in how I view them. Don't love them, gotta say. Anyway, wow, heavy episode this time. The witnessing of abuse and the justification of abuse and everything like that is just hard to, that's like the understatement of the year. It's hard to watch, but it's just, That was really rough, I will say. And I feel awful for this girl after enduring all of that for all of that time to just be killed in that way. I mean, horrible. Wow. All right, that was quite something. I'll say that. Okay. If you would like to support me on Patreon or sorry, I have like a tickle in my throat. It's been happening throughout the entire reaction, so if you hear me clearing my throat throughout this episode, I'm so sorry. If you would like to sorry, if you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!